Consumer spending remains well above pre-COVID levels.
I expect there's going to be more volatility and there's going to be more uncertainty. We see inflation deeply entrenched in the economy.
The numbers are in for the big banks in what's been a pretty tumultuous second quarter. Here are 3 things that we've learned. Banks are feeling the effects of higher interest rates, and usually that's a positive because it makes lending more profitable, and we know customers are borrowing more. But rates are going up so fast, there's concern the economy may tip into recession.
Little of the data I see tells me the U.S. is on the cusp of a recession.
It's unlikely to be a deep and dramatic recession, at least in the U.S.
Managed through recessions before, we'll manage it again. I'm quite comfortable, do it quite well.
And there's concern that if that happens, customers may borrow less. And for those that have borrowed, they may have trouble paying their debts back, and that would lead to a pileup of bad debts. Overall, banks are making less money. They're seeing double-digit declines in net profit from a year ago. That's in part because a year ago, banks were releasing a lot of the cash that they had built up during the pandemic in case there were bad loans. The risks are more balanced today. But also, higher rates are hurting the mortgage lending business. And in addition, companies are reluctant to raise money through selling bonds or stocks. And they're also not necessarily looking to make deals with their competitors, all leading to a drop in advisory fees for banks. If this doesn't change, that might lead to investment bankers losing their jobs. Despite all of that, the U.S. consumer is doing better than good. JP Morgan and Bank of America say that people are spending more on their debit and credit cards than they were pre-pandemic. And they're spending on things like dining out and traveling as opposed to stuff for their homes. Also, people have jobs and they've socked away a lot of cash in their savings accounts. Of course, this could all change if inflation keeps rising, the central bank keeps raising interest rates, the economy keeps slowing, and people start losing their jobs.
Thanks for watching Bloomberg Quicktake Now. Subscribe to our channel to see the biggest stories the moment they happen from around the world. And tune into our 24/7 live stream for global news coverage, interviews, deep dives, shows, and documentaries on the stories you care about most.